What if we put oatmeal toppings on pizza?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
We're about to swap toppings for popular food combinations, but first, this portion of today's episode is sponsored by Olipop, a healthier soda alternative.
Yes, Olipop is reimagining soda for today, combining classic flavor nostalgia with a functional ingredient blend.
And we have grape here,
Now,
classic grape.
We have established on this show that we like grape flavored things. We're grape soda guys. Some of our most formative memories growing up were over a can of grape soda. Like, remember the time? You fill in the blank.
Remember your finger in my mouth.
Remember the time we were sitting under that tree?
He would put his finger in my mouth and then I'd face it with some grape soda.
And then I'd be like, what does it taste like?
No,
That's not what we did.
my favorite part of T-ball was getting a grape soda when it was done. Because I hated T-ball, but I loved grape soda. But I don't drink grape drinks anymore because there's not a healthy alternative.
Until now.
Until now. Olipop is high in fiber, low in sugar, so you can feel a little less guilty when you want a sweet drink.
Get a dose of nostalgia for yourself with Olipop. In fact, you can get a free can.
Yeah, buy any 2 cans of Olipop in store, and they'll pay you back for one of them. Works at any flavor, any retailer.
Scan the QR code or click the link in the description.
Olipop's sold online at Amazon and available in the soda aisle at thousands of retailers nationwide, including Walmart and Target.
And thanks again to Olipop for sponsoring this portion of today's episode.
Yes, now pizza's cool and all, but you ever wonder how cool it'd be if instead of pepperonis and sausage, it had the same toppings as, say, oatmeal?
Jinx! You owe me an episode where we swap toppings of different foods and decide which tastes better. It's time for the search for the tippity-top topping swap.
Okay, boys, the Mythical Kitcheneers have taken foods known for their toppings and swapped them up. First, you have a pizza with oatmeal toppings versus a bowl of oatmeal with meat lovers pizza toppings. These matchups were posted on Instagram for the Mythical Beasts to guess which you'd like better. If they guess 3 out of 4 rounds correctly, they win a special prize. If not, they will be punished.
Yes. This is like, you remember Pizzert at Pizza Inn? And I think they've got something like this at
Pizookie.
Is it BJ's?
Yeah.
So I think this actually might be good.
So it's tomatoes and cheese pizza, but then with just because we're just talking about toppings. We're not considering marinara a topping. We're considering that a base. And with Pizza Inn,
they didn't do that.
It was like a buttery base instead of, whoops.
It was dessert all the way through.
Uh-huh.
But I gotta tell you, the tanginess of the cheese and the tomato really balances with the fruit. Like, I don't think this is bad at all.
It's not.
It's not weird in any way.
Even when I get to like the banana, which.
There are people who do banana on pizza.
This is surprisingly decent.
I think it's better than decent. I thought I would like this, and I did. Now this, on the other hand, it's oatmeal with meat in it.
So if you were just a fan, and in a sense you are, you're a fan of the show?
Not really.
Oh, come on.
Not anymore.
I'm a fan of the show.
It had its golden years.
I'm a fan of what we do. Oh.
It was like between 2014 and 2018. I liked it in those years.
Okay, all right.
And it really hasn't been the same.
So you were a fan?
Since the pandemic, really.
Oh, wow, gee. Now, did you get enough of the oatmeal?
No.
I can't even remember what my statement was. As a fan of the show, I was gonna say something. But then you crushed.
This is hard to eat. And I love meat.
That's weird.
I thought I would love that.
I mean, I really like the sausage and all the meats, actually.
But the oatmeal is just not supposed to be savory.
Yeah, it's just like saying wrong, wrong, wrong in my mouth.
But this
surprised us. I mean, this is clear
winner.
This is
a delight.
This is a bad thing.
I will say, if you do savory oats and like a congee, what is it? congee type of way,
Oh, I
like
know
where
what
you
you're
use
talking
the
about.
broth and you're like, you know, you make the oat. No, that's good.
You get
I've
it
never heard of
into
a
the
pizza
oats.
version.
You got to get it into the oats.
You got to get it into the oats. Yeah.
Yeah. That didn't happen here.
Because I just grabbed some bacon. Bacon, my brain already knows is a breakfast food. So that was actually okay. Not great, but okay.
You turning?
I'm not turning.
Okay.
I'm not turning back.
Saying this is the better one.
Oh, if you were a fan of the show and you were voting, you would vote for that. That's what I was gonna say.
But I'm not.
Yes, he is.
63% of the mythical beasts thought you would like the pizza better.
It was
Okay.
close though.
You know us so
And
well.
It's not as close as it should have been.
No.
This should have been a runaway winner. And I'm gonna run on this platform.
Oh, for what office?
Pizza eating.
Sounds like a middle school position.
Yeah,
Especially the way you lost confidence when you said it.
I'm going back to I'm going back to
This is like when the gynecologist asked you where you went to school and you said Bowie's Creek Elementary. Well, he did have his hand in your wife, but.
Right. It wasn't my gynecologist.
Right.
Up next, you have a hot dog with poke bowl toppings versus a poke bowl with Chicago hot dog toppings.
Oh my goodness.
So this hot dog, I would assume that this has been done at one of those crazy hot dog places. Mm-hmm. You know, these toppings,
Yep.
the poke dog, it's probably done somewhere. Just want to make sure I get everything in one bite here. All the
Yes.
ingredients.
When I get a poke bowl, I get double crab meat, even though it's probably not real crab.
Yeah, you get double fake crab.
I don't even care. I'm fine with it being fake crab. I think it's a wonderful, it's the best substitute version of something unapologetically. You know, they're not really trying to trick you. You agree with that?
And it's still fish.
Well, crab ain't a fish. And
I mean, it's from the sea.
I don't like the idea of a fish.
What do you think it is?
Well, I don't think about it, but I'm okay with it not
Let me
being
ruin
crab.
it for you. It's a much cheaper
Well, yeah.
fish. And they take those little fish, they chop them up and they make a paste. And then they let the paste settle with some sort of gelatinous synthetic ingredient. And then they
And it works
print it out and then they cut it up. I call it crab.
with a K. Mm-hmm. I love that.
I also love this hot dog.
Yeah, that's fun. I mean, if I'm looking at a menu of hot dogs, it's probably not the one I'm ordering. But if I'm a fan of the show and I'm voting between these two,
But you're not.
I am. I'd vote for this.
Yeah.
The fact that I even like poke bowls at all is a personal
Triumph.
triumph.
Oh, God. So basically you have rice and tuna are the only two parts of this that are like the original poke bowl. This is gonna be hard to get a bite that has, I need a spoon.
They got that. I have a spoon.
And I have a spoon.
All right, so I'm
Just
going,
build yourself a bite and then I'll build myself a bite.
so much mustard. I think I've got everything
I love a Chicago dog.
except the.
Tuna. Did you get tuna? You got tuna.
Yeah, I got tuna down in there. And I'm gonna eat this pickle. Everything but the tomato.
Did you get a pepper?
Get it on there. Okay.
And then the pickle to follow?
Yeah, or at the same time. That's a Chicago dog toppings are pungent.
They really need a wiener and a bun to really balance them out.
Yeah, boy. I get you.
It's not horrible.
It's just so strange and mustardy and pickly.
You couldn't put this on a menu. You put this on a menu, people scratch their heads, people walk out, people give you 1 star. You put this on a menu,
If they're allergic, they'll scratch somewhere else.
that's right. You put this on a menu, people are like, you should try the poke dog if you're in the mood for it.
At least once, you know. You got to do it once. They're famous for it. just put the flag there, you know, because I mean, it's clear everybody voted for it. And we agree.
You're almost becoming a Jimmy Stewart.
Well,
Oh, yeah. I love to put a flag in there.
put a flag in it.
This might be the closest vote in GMM history.
No.
49-51.
50.01%
No!
of the mythical beasts thought you would like the hot dog better.
Whoa, you inched
It's
over
crazy that you got that
photo
right.
finish.
I don't even think you should take credit for that, though. You know, it's so close.
The
Margin of error.
voting does not, just like in round one, the voting does not represent reality.
It does not reflect the severity of the difference
This
between
was
these two.
severely different, and it should have been voted as such. So
You may have won,
Skin
but
of your teeth.
It's an empty victory.
Hey, do you want to go outdoors, sit down, and enjoy yourself? Well, you
Yes.
better have the right surface to sit on. The Mythical Outdoor Blanket is at your service. This is the quarterly collectible item from the Mythical Society. If you're a third degree member, this thing's coming to you, and you're gonna love it. If you're not, you need to join third degree quarterly or annual plan by the end of this month. That's March 31st. And then it's included free with that membership.
Look at that. It looks like you're on a blanket. laying
Mythical
down.
Society, mythicalsociety.com. What's that behind the blanket?
It's almost my crotch.
Okay,
Like, it's-
get out of here.
okay.
Get out of here with that.
Okay, next up, you have nachos with French toast toppings
Okay.
and French
Yum.
toast with nachos toppings.
We might have a double weird situation here.
Double weird time. Ooh, we've got,
Oh, I got a good one. Let me get a blueberry on there.
and let me get some more of this.
Now, I will say there is
Cheese.
nacho cheese on this.
Nacho cheese,
Because they're not,
strawberries.
if it was just chips, you might say, that's not nachos, that's just chips. You gotta have cheese in for it to be nacho cheese. You gotta have cheese in
Yeah.
for it to be
That's right.
nachos.
That's right. Both of those are right.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, remember,
It's just like the pizza.
the chips are made of corn, and the cheese is made of milk. So the fruit and corn and milk,
Farm.
farm. It's just a farm to table.
That's what I was thinking. Farm. It's very farm.
Farm to table.
This is one of the most farm things we've had.
Why is this good? This
I know,
is,
it's just like the pizza, man. Cheese.
this is dumb that this is good.
The thing that a lot of people don't realize and they get constantly surprised by is that cheese goes with sweets. But you ever heard of a cheese Danish? You ever heard of a cheese cake? Cake? Cake is the thing that I was thinking of.
Uh-huh.
Cake? Those are sweet things.
What about well, those are two good examples.
Yep. Now this, on the other hand,
A bit scary.
I think I got a burrito this thing. I'm sorry. Taco it, actually.
Well, I mean, you kind of
Oh.
took most of the toppings. Now
I
mine,
don't know why there was so much on mine. I'm sorry.
just-
I'll take a bite and hand it.
there's a lot of olives, and I got to give this a fighting chance for myself. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna shove all this to the front, and then
Wow.
it's still got the syrup on it, just like that one had the nacho cheese on it.
That's really good. Like, almost in like a patty melt type way.
But in a because of the syrup and the eggy bread, it's like a McGriddles type thing too. Good gosh, it's greasy.
Look how much grease came out of that. I thought we had a double weird and we got a double great.
We have a double great here, guys.
Double great.
Yeah, this is funky.
How farm is it though?
Well, you got pig,
Good.
you got jalapeno,
Farm, yeah.
you got eggs, farm.
Yeah.
You got bread, which is made of wheat.
Turns out most food comes from farm. So all food is pretty farm. I mean, not all food, but lots of food.
I don't know what to do.
Dude, I
This
like
is-
this better because I like savory ultimately better than sweet. And I didn't know all those tastes were going to go together so well,
I just want to reward
but I really like that.
the French toast with lots of meat on it. I want to reward that with that. And doesn't it kind of look like it's like if you
Farm.
no, but fine,
Okay.
fine. Yeah, farm.
64% of the mythical beasts thought you would like the nachos better.
Oh,
You can't win 'em all.
I understand. why you would make that mistake.
We get it. We get why you're wrong.
But you know, you heard our reasons, and now you're sorry.
You have to deal with it.
It all comes down to this. We have avocado toast with baked potato toppings versus baked potato with avocado toast toppings.
So this is just sour cream on top of that? I'm gonna spread that sour cream.
Yeah.
Oh man. I mean, first of all, I'm gonna tell you right now.
It's like a really flat baked potato.
All right, a baked potato is great because of the toppings, and this has all of those, plus avocado, which you can put on a baked potato if you're in the mood.
Then you don't have to worry about like eating the toppings and then being left with all this tater.
It's just bread.
You know? Now that's why a twice baked potato is a beautiful thing, because you're not left with all that tater. I don't like to be left with tater now. Don't leave me alone with tater.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It might be an improvement on the baked potato.
And the avocado toast.
All of that. And also,
Gracious.
did you notice how farm it is?
Yeah, every single thing from farm,
Yeah.
straight to table. I mean, we gotta name this.
I mean, this is a thing.
It's
this
so
should
good.
be a thing. Baked potato toast. Mm-hmm. What do you call it? Loaded toast.
Loaded.
Loast.
What?
I'm trying to take loaded and toast and put it together. Toted.
Toted?
Toted.
It means you carried it.
We'll work on
Let's
it.
just go over here. All right, so over here.
Got to break that egg.
Okay. Ooh, you got the runniness. I'm gonna shake it. Oh, look at that. Whole thing is just. This is what happens in an earthquake. Oh, it's an earthquake, guys. We're in LA.
Oh. Yeah, that was one of the least convincing things you've ever done. I mean, what, you think I'm a 3-year-old?
I didn't believe in it.
Okay.
I'm in middle school. I've gone back to school. I've gone back to school, middle school.
I gotta have to stand up, sorry. I gotta come over here and grab some things.
So we got that chili crisp happening. I'm trying to get a little bit more of it. I love pickled onions.
Hold on now.
Chili crisp, pickled onions. Woo, feta.
We have,
This is
like,
tough.
this is a special day. Mm-hmm. We've invented legit good things.
Are you a fan of the show?
I think I might be a fan again.
yeah. I mean,
You know, I thought they had kind of lost their charm a little
the
bit.
discovery. But
You know, but maybe, maybe it wasn't the show. Maybe it was me.
yeah.
Maybe it had more to do with the things that were going on in my life than it did the show.
Well, welcome back.
Okay.
If I could put some of the chili crisps in the red, if I could put everything that is on that, and keep everything that was on that, a loaded baked potato avocado toast,
I don't understand what you just said.
all the toppings just on that.
I do
No,
find
but-
myself going back to this because of that sour cream.
Because now look at this tater. I mean, I got nothing on this side. I got nothing over here but tater. I've been left alone with tater. Yeah, and you know I told you I didn't want that.
For that reason, toast.
66% of the Mythical Beasts thought you would like the baked potato better, which means they lose, and we have to post a pic to Instagram of you tipping your top hats, and the Mythical Beast must comment, "Toppings of the morning to you, sirs. I'm the internet's biggest loser."
You got to do that, and you should, because you were wrong.
Yep, you don't
more
know
than
us.
you were right.
You don't know us as well as you thought you did.
We are right. Thanks for commenting and sharing this video.
Well, we're not really right. I mean, it's just that they were
We're
wrong.
correct.
You know what time it is.
Hey, I'm Hannah,
I'm Jeff.
I'm Connie.
and we just played Clue Mythical Edition. I'm a third degree society member, and Stevie committed the crime with the dart in Rhett and Link's office. And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Love to see y'all playing
Different every time.
multi-generational murder mystery.
Why don't we donate $1,000 to People Over Papers to aid in their mission to provide immigrant communities with real-time information, educate them on their rights and resources, and ignite awareness to build collective safety? And you can join us by clicking the link below.
Also, click the top link to see if we can locate cities on a blank map of the US and get Mythical more. Get the Mythical Outdoor Blanket as a 3rd Degree quarterly or annual member by March 31st at mythicalsociety.com.